There's no place I'd rather be.
Hey guys, welcome back to Talking Chelsea Blues. Welcome back to another video. We hope you're all doing well today. We're your hosts, Ben and Mark. You're not going to be doing well at all. You're not going to be doing well. You're not going to be doing well. So what's the point of me asking that? This is your match review for Fulham 2, Chelsea 1. But before we get into it, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Turn that notification bell icon on to be notified when we upload. Share this channel out as much as possible, guys. Share the video, share the streams. This really helps out. Thank you so much. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Twitch. Subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Instagram. Really helps us out. Thank you so much. Listen. That was pathetic. Another pathetic performance. We started off okay. We started off passing the ball nicely, getting quite fluid with it. And all of a sudden, João Felix, apart from his red card, was fantastic. João Felix, congratulations on your debut. You deserve to make a good debut, but obviously getting sent off didn't help. So you're banned for 3 games. Dad, what do you think? What did you think about the game overall? The first half.
Well, from the kickoff, I just thought to myself, well, this is just going to be a repeat performance of, previous games, and how right was I? There's just nothing there, there's no heart, no soul, and one of the key figures, Kai Havertz, played a totally abysmal game yet again. But the whole team, apart from, you had Hull, you had Felix, yeah, Koulibaly scored the goal, yeah, so we equaled, 1-1. Yeah, so, but, the overall performance, it was just shambolic, there is no life there, there is no plan tactically on the ball. We are, I've got to say it, put no flowers around it, we're absolutely crap. This team has to be stripped, revamped. Revamped.
Rebuilt.
The manager, I believe, has got to go now.
That we're beyond the point now.
You can't have this manager if we're going to have,
result after result.
Bad result. Or if we're going to have a new team.
We need a manager who's going to want to build a team around.
Now, the onus is on the owner, Boehly. And I think, he has to sort of basically...
pass the reins on to some. To keep the ownership, but pass the onus onto someone else who knows what the bloody hell they're doing.
Dismiss Potter now,
and get someone in
and get
to save the season.
Manager in
to save the season.
We are drowning, and basically I can see the way things are going.
We could be relegation fodder within weeks.
That's
not good enough.
True. And we could be even relegated. We could be find ourselves next season, in the Championship.
That's not good enough.
For a team.
Who 2 years ago won the Champions League. It's not good enough.
No.
And for me, I'm going to point out a load of bad players today and worst performers. Chalobah, crap. Kovacic, crap. Mount, crap. Kai Havertz, crap. Koulibaly, crap until he scored the goal. Thiago Silva was okay. João Felix was fantastic. Lewis Hall was decent. Aspi, legs are gone. Zachariah until he got injured. That's another injury we got, by the way. He was good.
But yeah,
we just can't.
Even João Felix, it was his debut, and basically done that, pathetic tackle, and he went off with a red card. But like I say, one player, doesn't make the team, and the team is playing, the worst football I have ever seen. We talk about 2012, when we went under that spell, you know, and dropped down to, what was it? I think it was
No, it was 2006, 2015-16,
2015,
and we dropped down to
16.
12.
We dropped
That
down to
is
12,
the same.
sorry.
We're seeing the same
You know,
situation.
we're seeing the same situation, but I think this time it could be a lot worse. You know,
We need a manager in
we
to
were
steady
under
the
Mourinho
ship.
there, weren't we?
Yeah, we need a manager in now to steady the ship.
Yeah,
We
and-
need like a Zidane to come in, steady the ship, get the players under his authority, because it's quite clear, right? It's quite clear that Potter has got no authority.
You're going to
Potter's
see
got no. He's got no ideas.
tonight. You could actually see the anguish in his face.
Yeah, he looked done.
He was wishing most probably that he's never left Brighton. You know.
Yeah.
And you know, let's say give him, you know, dues. He was a great manager there. You know.
He was doing a great job at a team at his level.
Yeah.
This is not his level. He was not ready for this.
Well, this
The
level,
mistake was sacking Tuchel.
Yeah.
And the onus is on Boehly for that. But the onus is on the team as well. The problems are in the team. Todd Boehly has lost control. He's lost all control in the dressing room.
Did he have it to begin with?
Did he have it to begin with? We don't know. But Todd Boehly needs. There's three things that need to happen, in my opinion. The first one is Todd Boehly needs to keep ownership of the club. That's fine. I'm happy with that. But hand the reins of transfers and day-to-day running of the football club to someone who knows what they're doing with football, right? Then, secondly, Todd Boehly needs to get rid of Potter. Todd Boehly needs to pull the trigger with Potter and get rid of him. It's done. It's over. It's beyond. There was a line and we've crossed it, and now we're into the depths of hell. The third thing that needs to happen is the players. Some players need to go. Kai Havertz, you need to go. Mount, you need to go. You know, Jorginho, you need to go. Koulibaly needs to go. You know, there's a lot of players out there who need to go. And for me, we need a whole new revamp. There's players out there, world-class players, who we could get a hold of and really rebuild this team around. And we need a world-class manager who's going to be able to get those players.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
because you're not going to get like. Okay, I'm gonna call them some world class players out. You know, you're not gonna get the likes of Messi with Graham Potter. You're not gonna get the likes of a Ronaldo with a Graham Potter. You're not gonna get the likes of Enzo Fernandez with Graham Potter. With Zidane or someone like that, or someone like Maurizio Pochettino, you're gonna get the likes of world class players, world renowned players who know what they're doing, who know how to play football. These players, what we're doing at the moment is going around in circles. We start at this point, right? We win one game. We come full circle and lose another fucking 10. It's done. It's over.
And I think
it's done.
The longer this goes on, and you know, we don't start investing in new players. Yeah, we do not get a new manager. I just think over time now, you know, like I said, we're drowning and we're falling into the abyss. And I think it's just going to be a case of, you know, with the last person to lead Stamford Bridge, to please turn out the lights. You know. And, you know, it's very sad to see this happening. And, you know, I hope that, you know, we sort of can replenish all this through time, good management, and investing in players. Yeah, because, you know, the fans are being shortchanged here. You know,
We said this earlier.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking, you know, basically, you know, that... advert, you know, with the OXO beef stock, laughing stock, the Chelsea badge. This is what we're going to be like.
It's sad.
You know? Yeah.
So we know what needs to happen. So this is a message now to you, Todd Boehly. You need to fix it up now before it's too late. There is a line that we've crossed,
the clock is ticking,
and it's done.
And
It's Potter's reign needs to come to an end. Does he even have a reign? Does he even have control of the dressing room? No.
Well, he's lost the reins.
He's lost it all.
You know,
The players don't look like they want to play. Even the players look disheartened.
Yeah.
Once the first goal went in against Fulham, the players look like they're giving up. You know, all the players just look, their heads dropped. And it's been the same time and time and time again. We play Liverpool next week. What is going to happen? We're going to get absolutely smashed. We play Crystal Palace Sunday. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. It needs to end. Boehly needs to Get Potter out, get someone in who knows what they're doing, and get rebuilding this squad before next season. Start the rebuild now. You've got till the end of the season to rebuild, and then the transfer window in the summer to work on getting some extra players in to fulfil that. It's still down to you, Boehly.
This should have been done, a season ago. Started to invest.
Should have done it when we had Thomas Tuchel. We should have done the rebuild then.
Yeah.
Because then we had a manager who knew what he wanted.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's
so sad.
Just so soul destroying. Watching this week in and week out, and like I say, it's the fans who keep the revenue going within these football clubs. Yeah, and it's just heartbreaking. And sooner or later, if he doesn't go, then there's going to be some mega protest from the fans that you sack him now, and basically start to clean up this whole mess, which I mean a team, and invest urgently in decent players.
I mean, we're putting out a video tomorrow about players that we want to see Chelsea bring in January to facilitate what we want to see.
Let's be honest. Some of the clubs who are beating us, I'm not just talking, Man City, but some clubs that have beaten us have just got, mediocre players. They've paid a couple of million for, and then we've gone and invested all this money
in crap. What does Koulibaly actually give us? Bit of strength at the back, maybe bit of pace. Not even that. He's slow. He's slow. What does what has Cucurella given us this season? I'll give him his dues. It's his first season. He's obviously adapting to the team, whatnot. Right, but I could say the same for Koulibaly. But Cucurella's not been at the races. But we've had lots of injuries too. Reece James, Wesley Fofana, Ben Chilwell, Raheem Sterling, Christian Pulisic. Zanik Zakaria's now on that injury list. Who else we got on that list? I'm trying to think of some players. Mendy's on that list. There's so many players that are out injured that we haven't replaced or bought backup for. So what are we supposed to do? We're living on the edge here as Chelsea fans. All Chelsea fans, I can feel your pain. And I do send my commiserations to you because it's awful to feel like this. Going like this every game is so sad. But we just know a rebuild needs to happen and Graham Potter needs to go. But Dad, you got any final thoughts before we wrap this up?
Well, my final thoughts are on this game. There's nothing more than, for the viewers, the fans who go to these matches week in, week out, follow away, whether the tournaments be in this country or abroad. It's just a case of, they're being shortchanged, and the owner, the manager, the players, they're not all on the same hymn sheet, obviously. Things are going wrong there. I think there's a huge breakdown in the dressing room. And for Boehly to keep Potter, is suicidal. It was suicidal for Boehly, I think, when he got rid
of Tuchel.
The
whole point of Tuchel
would you get rid of a world-renowned manager who won us
just to replace him with
the Champions League, and won us the World Cup, didn't he?
Yeah, the Club World Cup, the Super Cup, the Champions League. He got us to a Carabao Cup final, 2 FA Cup finals. It says it all. Potter is out of every trophy. We're out of every
Then he
every
goes and picks an average Joe manager to come and manage, with very little resume, experience, to run a club of the standard of Chelsea.
It's a hard job.
He's just got to now, basically,
remove him,
just sort of, you know,
remove him and
remove him.
get someone in,
Yeah.
rebuild.
Yeah.
That is it.
Yeah.
That is what has got to happen if we want our Chelsea back.
Yeah,
but guys,
absolutely.
let us know your thoughts on today's video.
Yeah,
Let us know your thoughts on the result against Fulham 2, Chelsea 1.
Yeah.
Let us know your thoughts. We'd love to hear it. Let us know if you think Graham Potter should go, whether Todd Boehly needs to sack him now and get someone else in to replace him. We'd love to hear your thoughts. But guys, hope you've all enjoyed this video.
Yeah.
You know, as much as you can.
Thank you for all your support.
Thank you for all your support. 288 subscribers. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
that's amazing.
That's amazing. So thank you so much, guys. But before we end this video, we want to ask you to like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell icon on to be notified when we upload. Share the channel out, share all the videos out, share the streams out. It really does help us out. Thank you so much. Go and follow us on our Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. It really does help us out. And guys, we will see you tomorrow for our next video.
Yeah.
Take care, guys.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.